On the vast African grasslands, the morning sun casts a golden glow, and life awakens. A mother cow stands quietly by a stream, her eyes filled with gentle love for the tiny calf beside her. This little one, just born, stumbles along, nudging against its mother's strong legs. Here, in the heart of the savannah, love is the most powerful force. But sometimes, love is tested by a darkness that lurks just out of sight. Suddenly, a strange silence falls over the meadow. The wind dies down, the birds stop singing, and an unsettling stillness hangs in the air. The curious calf wanders a few steps away into the tall grass. The mother cow lifts her head, her instincts screaming that danger is near. Hidden beneath the blades of grass, a colossal predator lies in wait. A giant python, over 15 feet long, its body as thick as a tree trunk, fixes its cold, unblinking eyes on the unsuspecting calf. In a horrifying flash, the python strikes. Its massive jaws clamp down on the calf's leg, and its powerful body coils around the tiny creature with brutal speed. The calf lets out a piercing cry of terror as the python tightens its grip, squeezing the very life out of it. For a split second, the mother cow freezes, her world shattering before her eyes. But maternal love is a force of nature, and in that instant, it ignites into a furious fire. With a roar of pure rage, she charges. She crashes into the python with the full force of her body, a desperate, powerful blow. She lowers her head, ramming the serpent again and again, stomping and shoving, trying to break its deadly hold. The calf gasps for air as the python constricts even tighter, refusing to release its prey. It's a primal battle, a mother's fierce love against a monster's cold hunger. Just as the struggle reaches its peak, a new sound cuts through the air. The sound of human voices in the distance. What will happen next?
To local farmers, hearing the calf's cry, sprint toward the meadow. Dust storms trail behind them as they rush across the grasslands. Their hands carry long sticks, a rope, and a makeshift wooden pole, tools they have used in dozens of rescues before, but none as emotionally charged as this. They stop short when they see the scene before them. A massive python coiled tightly around a young calf, a mother cow fighting alone with everything she has, a battle between nature's brutality and nature's love. The men exchange a quick, urgent glance. There is no time to think, only time to act. One rescuer distracts the python's head, pushing it away with a long stick to prevent a strike. The other rushes toward the coils, trying to pry them apart. The snake thrashes violently, wrapping tighter with every second, instinctively protecting its grip. But the mother cow stands guard, protecting both the calf and the rescuers. She blocks the python's escape route, and in her eyes burns a fire no predator can match. The men begin their struggle, physical, dangerous, desperate. It is man and animal, mother and rescuers, heart and courage. Against a predator wired by nature, the narrator grows emotional. When compassion unites hearts, even the darkest battles can find hope. 5 minutes feel like hours. The python's coils loosen, then tighten again, then loosen once more. The rescuers use all their strength to pull the serpent's body away from the calf. One man ties the rope around the python's tail, anchoring it to a heavy tree branch. With every tug, the serpent loses a fraction of its grip. The calf begins to whimper faintly. Its breaths grow shallower, its eyes flicker. The mother cow nudges her baby, her cries echoing across the meadow. Each cry is a plea, a prayer, a demand that the world return her child. Finally, with one powerful coordinated pull, the rescuers yank the python's coils apart, freeing the calf's upper body. The serpent thrashes violently, furious, but the mother cow stands tall, blocking its path. The rescuers drag the python backward using the rope. The serpent hisses but retreats, its ambush broken, its hunt lost. The python eventually slips away into the tall grass, disappearing as silently as it appeared. The battle is over, but the story is not. The calf lies still for a moment. Too still, the mother cow lowers her head, gently nudging her baby. Her breaths are shaky, her heart is heavy. She waits for movement, for a sign of life, for a miracle. Then a breath, a tiny, fragile breath. The calf coughs, its legs trembling. Slowly, painfully, it tries to rise. The mother supports it with her body, nudging it upward. The rescuers, exhausted and covered in dust, step back with relief washing over their faces. The calf finally stands wobbly, shaking, but alive, and there, in the dust of the battlefield, a miracle unfolded. The mother cow presses her head against her baby's neck, as if holding it for the first time again. Tears glisten in her eyes, not of sorrow, but of gratitude. The calf leans against her, alive, safe, home. The rescuers watch quietly, giving the pair their moment. Nature's harshness has been defeated, not by tooth or weapon, but by something far more powerful, a mother's love. The sun begins to set, casting long orange shadows across the meadow. The mother cow walks slowly, her calf following beside her, its steps growing stronger with each passing moment. The wind picks up again, gentle and comforting, as if the world itself celebrates their survival. Birds return to their song, the grass sways once more, the meadow breathes again. Her calf was gone, taken by a predator who knew no mercy. But a mother's courage changes everything. Her love turned tragedy into a miracle, and in the heart of the wild, love triumphed over fear. The camera pulls back, the grasslands stretch endlessly, the mother and calf walk side by side into the fading light. A story ends. A bond continues. A miracle lives on.